Hola amigos, mi nombre es Notando. Bienvenido a mi canal. Hago videos sobre construcción, estilo de vida y viajes. If that did not make sense, I'm so sorry. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Notando and I make videos on construction, lifestyle and travel. First of all, I'd like to say thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. That's a lot of people. The book that we're reviewing today is How to Be a Bawse. How to Be a Boss by Lilly Singh. So I got this book about 2-3 years ago as a gift, and it's my favorite book in the world. First of all, because I love Lilly Singh so much, and second of all, it's a good book. It's really inspiring. She studies psychology, so you can kind of pick that up from this book, because this is a person that knows how the brain is sort of wired. So let's get on to the video. I love this book. Although I got it a few years ago, I decided to reread it again this year because it was so inspiring, and I like books that are about working on yourself, constantly bettering yourself, so I decided to read it again. How the book is structured is that it's got a lot of chapters, but they're quite short. So you are constantly engaged, especially if you get bored easily, you're constantly engaged. It's colorful, like it's so pretty, like it's colorful, it's pretty. She's got like a lot of images in here. So if you're a person that just likes taking a break, and looking at pictures, that could be entertaining for you. And what I also love about it is that it's so interactive. So with each chapter, you kind of work on something on yourself. And when I had to select which chapters stood out to me, it was kind of hard because I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good, this is so good, so good. So I'm going to go into the ones that I decided on, which were just like, I couldn't even go through all of them because like I feel like all of them are so good. And the first one is chapter 31, which was Protect Your Vision. So in Protecting Your Vision, she talks about how we all have like these great ideas, like these brain babies, and how important it is to like protect them and raise them like children. Kind of like your own child, you have the final say in what you want, how you want your child to like grow up and give into the world. And sometimes people will have like criticism or try to like steal your baby, literally. And that's when you need to like protect your idea. Good parents have an innate desire to protect their children, and I have that same instinct when it comes to my brain babies. So put effort in your ideas, put in the work, put in the money if you have to. Get some criticism, but don't expose your ideas too much to other people, to the sense where like they might, take your vision away from you. And yeah, protect your vision all the time. So know exactly how you want your brainchild to be birthed into the world. It's like the next time you have an idea, recognize that your idea is your baby, and if you parent it well, it will grow up and be a wonderful event, a product, or a campaign. Your baby can change the world, but first you must make sure and make a promise to protect it. You should always welcome feedback and take into account suggestions that may help your baby in a positive way. But if you ever hear that little voice in your head screaming in protest, you should stick to your guns. And then the other chapter that kind of stood out for me is chapter 26, which was Be Active. So she mentions points on how you can build like a healthy habit and staying a healthy person. So she's like, being active has nothing to do with being sexy or sculpting a six-pack or fitting into a smaller size. It's about making sure your body can keep up with your hustle. So she kind of like highlights the importance of being active and how like it's not just about looking good, but it's good for you to keep going. You have more energy, you're healthier, you live longer, you can do more things. My other favorite chapter was chapter 36, which was Say What You Mean. There's always a way to be open and honest while also being respectful. Anyone who behaves otherwise is just being lazy. I personally like this chapter so much because I am I'm a chronic avoider of like confrontation. So I kind of like tiptoe around it. And I've always admired people who can say what they mean. But I think in the process, you shouldn't be hurtful to other people in how you like confront them in a situation. And that's one thing that I try to work on with myself. So even if it means like rehearsing in the mirror, like writing out how you want to say something, especially when it's something that's like literally been sitting in your mind for the longest time. So yeah, say what you mean, but don't say it mean. There's a way to express yourself without bringing the other person down or offending them. So I really like that. 37. Not everybody hates you. I love this because everybody has haters. Everybody thinks they have haters in the world. Like, calm down. Jy's nie so spesiaal nie. In reality, people are too busy worrying about themselves to devise some master plan to destroy you. Also be observant of the reactions that people have towards you. So if everybody keeps saying that you are, I'm trying to find something that's not too like harsh, I don't know. You're a lazy person, and it's not coming from one person, it's coming from several people, then maybe you are. Then you might be your own hater in that situation. Like, it's not the world conspiring against you, and this might be something that you need to like put some work in or some light on. This is not the easiest thing to do, especially when it's something that for the longest time you could not see, but you can try work on it. Yeah, so if several people are reacting negatively to you in the exact same way, maybe it's because you're doing something to cause that reaction. If that's the case, you have two options. You can get a tattoo across your chest with Drake's lyrics, I got enemies, I got a lot of enemies.
I got enemies, got a lot of enemies.
Or you can take the hint and work on improving yourself. Also, your nipples will get in the way of the tattoo that big anyway. So yeah, oh gosh, I love this book. But yeah, there's so much truth in that. I try to do this all the time. It's hard though, to be honest, it's hard. Now actually working on it, that's where the work is. Always try to like introspect and not shift the blame to the world hating you or the world not understanding you. And yeah, I love this book so much, guys. Like, and I really recommend it because it's funny, it's short, it's straight to the point, and it's also introspective, especially if you want to start aligning your goals or like rewiring your brain. So yeah, that is my review for How to Be a Boss by Lilly Singh. Truly and highly recommend it. I hope everybody's well. Thank you again for 1,000 subscribers, and if you made it to the end of the video, please comment with say what you mean but don't say it mean, just so I know that you made it here. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. See you later in another video. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and yeah.